Well, earlier we told you that scores of people on Friday stormed the government house in Port Harcourt on Azikiwe Road to protest against presidential intervention in the political crisis rocking the state. As you can see on your screen, it's a large number of people out there just at the roundabout in front of the gate at Government House. Well, joining us to discuss this, Francis Chilaka, political analyst and social commentator. Francis, it's good to have you on Nigeria Tonight.
Good evening. Can you hear me as well?
Thank you so much. As far as you're concerned, what are the underlying reasons behind this widespread, or this particular protest, let's call it, in Rivers State, in Port Harcourt, in relation to the ongoing political crisis in the state, especially seeing that the governor has said that no price is too big to pay for peace?
Well, I would start by saying that the governor has not come out as somebody who was voted into power by the people of Rivers State. He has spoken as somebody who is scared, somebody who is not ready for what lies ahead. It's funny, and that's why people are not happy. You know, a lot of people have stuck out their necks for this governor. Because Nigerians have come to that realization of saying, we are done, we are tired of godfatherism in our political life. You know, so I believe that whatever agreement he went to sign in Abuja, people feel that it is not for the good of the people of Rivers State. So that's why you're seeing all this protests. And, you know, a lot of people have been speaking out, and I am one of those who has also been speaking out that what Mr. President has done in actual sense is more like suspending the Constitution of Nigeria and, you know, trying to use his power, which is what the executive arm of government has been doing, to get at Rivers State and to take over Rivers State. So that's why the people are protesting and the people are not happy. And I hope that the governor will realize that, you know, it is no longer Uhuru. This is time to govern the state. This is time to do away with godfatherism in Rivers State.
All right. We're told that, you know, you had diverse groups, you know, participating in this protest. I'm hearing of student groups, youth groups, civil society organizations, even the Hausa community. But prominent there, we see the Ijaw flag being waved in front and all that. And some may look at that and say, hey, you know what, this is taking on an ethnic coloration. And if you look at most of those who are speaking up in support of Governor Simfobara are from the Ijaw ethnic group. As far as you're concerned, is this, you know, this chorus of voices, are these chorus of voices speaking up in support of the governor really as diverse as it seems? Or do you think that it's becoming more of an Ijaw thing and we need to be careful about that?
Well, if you say they have to be careful,
I'm asking.
Where is Wike coming from? From what angle is he coming from? You know, so you need to look at, you see, whatever plays out in Rivers State is what has played out in the entire country. Each time there is a problem politically, it is broken down either into religion, into ethnicity. These are the two issues that are affecting our political life. But you can't throw them away. You can't throw them away because you ask yourself, for how long has an Ijaw man waited to become a governor of Rivers State? So these are issues that need to be addressed. And unfortunately, Wike is not an Ijaw man, you know. And so everybody feels that, you know, he wants to continue to be in power despite the fact that he has ruled for 8 years and has moved on. It is high time that those who have become governors should realize that once a new sheriff is in town, you need to give space. You need to give him room. You cannot, you know, be in Abuja and be imposing people on the governor. You decided how many commissioners he should appoint. You decided this, you decided that. It is totally wrong and also unacceptable. Yes, well, in a protest like this, it must be led by some group. It must be championed by some people. And the people championing this are the people from the ethnic group of the present governor. So, you know, things like that cannot be ruled out. You know, it's what our political system has turned out to become.
All right. Do you foresee any repercussions as a result of this protest? Because, I mean, the president is involved. He's the leader, you know, of the federal government of Nigeria, and the constitution gives him a lot of power.
The president is elected just as the governor is elected. It's unfortunate that we are not applying division of power in Nigeria. The president, to start with, is in the opposition, and he had no right whatsoever to intervene in what was purely a PDP affair. Let us be very honest and sincere with ourselves. You know, the president crossed his boundaries at this point in time. Whoever has been advising the president should tell the president to slow down. It is when a political party has an internal problem, it is not something that the president should get involved. And that's why people are not happy. A lot of people are not happy. Not only people from Rivers State, but people across other states are not happy. The president should face the governance at the federal level and take care of the issues of insecurity, take care of the issues of lack of electricity, take care of the issues of, you know, Nigerians not being able to feed well. You know, these are the issues that the president should be bothered with. The president should not be bothered with what happens in Rivers State. And I ask this question, now that the president has brokered peace and is asking those who have left APC as honorable members, he is asking that they be admitted back. In what party are they going to be admitted back? Are they going to be admitted as APC or as PDP? The commissioners that have resigned on their own, are you going to bring them back as what? So we need to have a balance of power. We need to understand where the power of the president stops and where the power of the governor begins. The president should please focus on managing the federal government, which is what he has been elected to do.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, they say nature abhors vacuum with PDP, you know, looking as if it's in a comatose state. Someone has possibly stepped in to lead people into his own promised land. So it remains to be seen if the PDP can wake up and put its house in order to keep that state called River State in its fold. Let's see what happens. Chilaka, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure having you on the program tonight. Francis Chilaka.
You're welcome. Thank you.